Hi there, it's Sam from foodloss.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. It's a little hanging ornament. It's just lovely. It hangs like that. It's a box with sponged edges, and it kind of came about because I wanted to make something a little bit rustic, a little bit festive. And when I was a little girl, my mum and I used to make boxes and things for our Christmas tree, and I remember her buying fabric one year, and she cut circles with pinking shoes all the way round, and then put a cotton wool ball in the end and sort of stitched it so it pulled tight, and it was a little ball that was hanging. We found them recently. I do remember really vividly the year that Mum had bought loads of boxes of matches, so the small ones, not the the large swan ones, just an ordinary box of matches, and I would cut them all in half, and then I'd get tiny pieces of wrapping paper and wrap them all, and then we'd tie string and bows and ribbons around them and then hang them on the tree. And they were a smaller version of this, but it was having found them not that long ago that prompted me to make a hanging ornament for the tree. Now, if you're going to put something heavy inside, you want to not tie a bow, because if you pull that, the bow comes undone. So do a knot, but if you're going to leave it empty and it's just for ornament purposes as opposed to present purposes, a bow is fine. Okay, so you need a piece of paper that's 6 by 8.5, 15 by 21, and this is the gathered together paper, which, because I wanted the rustic look. So on the long side, score it every 2 inches at 2, 4, 6 and 8 inches, which in metric is 5, 10, 15 and 20. And then on the short side, score it at 2 and 4, which is 5 and 10. So it ends up as a 5 by 5 by 5 centimetre cube, 2 by 2 by 2 inches. To be fair, great for a gift. Like I say, my purpose was for decorative reasons. I have 4 trees that I put up at Christmas time, and my one in my lounge is a big tall tree. It's 7.5 foot tall, and it's covered in frosted Nordic, Scandic kind of elements, wooden things, but yes, very much the frosted look. And so it's kind of with that room in mind. Okay, so before you do any cutting, you want to do the sponging. So I'm looking for my soft suede. There it is. And I've now got sponges. If you saw my recent videos where I was using daubers, I hate sponge daubers, and I remembered the other day to buy sponges. But I don't. There are ways that you can cut them if you like to. If you don't want to, or rather if you do a lot of sponging, you would cut one in half, and then you would cut it in half again, and you'd get a punch or a piece of cardstock. That's a pretty good size, and you would punch the colour that you're going to be using that dauber for. I'm not, I'm just grabbing Whisper White, and you put it over the top and you staple it on. I'm going to grab, have I got stapler? I have. And then you know that that is always for whatever colour the cardstock is, that's for that particular thing. I tend not to, because I don't do a massive amount of sponging and I don't want to keep 50 sponges, so I just kind of chop them into, I just chop off a bit that I want to use that day. So that is more than enough for me, and I just chuck it away. But while I'm here, I'm going to use this one. So I've scored and I've burnished, but I've not yet cut. And that is simply to make life easier when I do this. Ask me how I know. May possibly have cut first and then tried to sponge everything and thought, oh, this is just a blooming nightmare. It's going to take me hours. Okay. So I like sponges because they give you, they cover a bigger area than daubers do, and they don't irritate my fingers and make my skin twitch. I can't bear that. Okay, and then I need to run it along the end as well. This would be a good job in front of the telly one evening. Get some Christmas movies on. My mum said to me the other day, she said, oh, did you see that big long list of all the movies, 24 Christmas movies doing the rounds on Facebook? No, I haven't. I haven't seen it and I can't find it. So if you know where that list is, you can somebody please send it to me or tag me in it so that I can see this long list of programs. Like I say, apparently it's 24 programs to watch in the run up to Christmas, you know, it being 24, and I would love that. So this would be good. Get, you know, Christmas movie channel and do a load of these one evening. We should have great fun. Have I done them all now? Oh no, one more. There we go. So, all done. You can see all of my panels are now done. So what I'm going to do on the side that I can see, you cut away the skinny rectangles. Well, I'll do one side first and then cut straight up the other three. Okay, so they're all separated like that, and then you do exactly the same on the other side. So there we go, it's exactly the same either side. Right, let me get some tape on here and a paper piercer, peel off the backing, and then the top and bottom doesn't matter, but I'm going to fold in two sides and the back. So onto there. Now, if you are going to put a gift in here, you're not going to seal the top. So you pop your treat in, two sides and the back and the front. If you are using it for an ornament, do glue it because it helps. So, and then what I've got here is my braided linen trim, and I have already fed my jingly bells on, as you can hear. They're already on, so, and only to save time because you don't want to watch me do battle. Okay, so I've got my ribbon going under and round all ends, so I'm going to pull that down a little bit to tie a knot. Aren't they lovely? And then I can put a bow. Oh, and I haven't left enough length to do. Well, this one's going to hang with a short. Well, yes, I can do it actually. I thought I hadn't left enough length of the end of the ribbon. So I've got a bow there, but I want to bring the ends up to here so I can tie it, so I can make it a hanging ornament. I quite like it with the green. The other one has got two cherry cobbler coloured jingle bells and one gold one, and this one's got two green and a gold. And that is lovely. I'm surprised the kittens haven't come running. Aren't they lovely? They're just really sweet. Very nice little delicate home decor pieces, and like I say, you could put a gift inside, but if you pull that too hard, the ribbon's going to come undone. As you can see, the loops are getting smaller, so I'm just going to lengthen them a little bit. So yeah, if you've got something heavy inside, it will pull, but just lovely. I think so pretty, so sweet, quite nostalgic. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. I hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.